Hello and welcome to this video. I'm thinking about doing just a rundown of the stocks and indices and commodities and precious metals and agriculture commodities, just to give you a sense of how the MarketPal Pro works if you're interested in using it, because I'm getting a lot of questions of how much in dollar and how much in percent should I get back each month. This is using the higher time frames, which is on the daily and on the yearly. This is a long-term investment tool that really honestly gives you freedom, because I'm going to show you, I'm going to jump away 1 year back and show you how it will look like on ES, on S&P 500. Let me just do S&P 500. ES is S&P 500, SPX is S&P 500, and let me show you just how it would look like, right? So let's say you today, a year from today, and this is basically it. April, let's say May. This is the first trade. I'm gonna do a breakdown for you so you can see the amount if you were to invest. That's why we're saying we recommend the amount of 10 to 15,000 to start out with, so you could be able to take the trades that have these stop losses right there. If the stop loss is too big, you can just skip this entry and just take the other one, right? Let me just show you. So let's say you're sitting next to the market on May 12th, 2025, right? And you get a breakout buy, you get a signal to your email, and this is where you enter the trade, you put your stop loss right there, you create a limit order, and then you put one limit, and you uh, let me just, for presentation purposes, let me just show you, because we get stopped out right there. This is this is where we get stopped out, because we're moving the stop loss all the way up to this area, and this is where we get stopped out. So I'm just going to count the amount because some people are interested in the amount. So the first trade will give us 4,000. Just going to round it up. That's okay. Where did my S&P go? Sorry about this. S&P 500. All right, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to add 4,900 on this position. Mind you, this is a huge stop loss, right? If the stop loss and the area is too big, we don't need to take this trade. So this is the first trade. Okay, let me remove that. And you jump to the 16th of June, then you get another breakout buy. What we do in this scenario, we take another breakout buy right there, and we move all our stop losses to this area. Sorry about that. So if this stop loss was huge, it was 4,900, so we can just skip it uh, and take the second trade. So the second trade was 1,500, 9 to 1, let's say 1,600 in the stop loss area, and this is what it would have given us right there in this stop loss area right there, 3,500. Mind you, this is, I'm just gonna round it up. I'm not counting the small dollars. And I'm gonna move it. This is the second breakout buy, and this is the third breakout buy. You can see that I'm just following the lines right there. Entry level, stop loss level. And the profit of this, 1,500 in risk, and 2,000, what am I, 2,250, 2,002, let's say 2,300. That's fine. And then we have another breakout buy right there in this area. So we put our stop loss right here. Mind you, or no, I missed it. This wasn't the third one, or the fourth one right there. So 1,200, this will give us a plus of 1,500. I'm rounding it up. This is the breakout buy number 4, and if I move it to the second one, this is the breakout buy right there, and I put our stop loss in this area right here, and let's see, and this is the breakout buy. This is the stop loss. That's been stopped out for this position. It will be 265, let's say $300. That's fine. We're not looking for exact amount. We're just looking for it to give us some perspective. All right. So the second one is, let me close this down. This got me confused. Okay. And we have this one. It got stopped out right here, and this is the loss. This one is the loss, and this one is the loss. That's how we're thinking about it. So not all trades are going to be winning trades, which is fine. So this is the area that we are taking, and let's see here. So we're losing minus, yeah, let's do minus 300. That's fine. It's not really exact, but you get the point. So I'm close. I got a bit confused about this. So I'm closing this down, and this is a complete loss of this trade. All right, lost 900. Let's say 1,000, and we did 1,000 and loss. Now do the math on this. I'm going to do the math together with you. This is, I'm just going to keep on doing it. I'm not done. Sorry about that. So we are inside of the trade right here. Create one limit. We're inside the trade right there. We're continuing to the upside. We are in this area right there. This is 4,200, right? And the other trade that we are inside is also, we are inside of it right now. I'm just gonna keep it all for you so you can see it. We entered right there. We are inside this area right here, right? Currently, yeah, we have nothing. We have 4,200 in running profits, and we have minus 800 in losing profits. Not really losing because we didn't close the trade. So that's basically it. That's how it looks like. This is running profit, or the P&L right now, live P&L. This is how it looks like. All right, let me do the math on this. This is over the year. So when people are asking me how much percentages do we get each month, we can't say that. We can't really evaluate how much we are getting each month or how much dollar amount we are getting each month, because it all depends. Some people didn't take the first entry right there, right? Which means that they're not minus 4,900, but they didn't make the 4,900 because they didn't take the trade, which is fine. Some people are not comfortable with taking these larger positions, which is totally okay, right? I'm just gonna close this. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the math on this so you get a perspective with the dollar amount. So we have 4,900 plus 3,600 plus 2,300 plus 1,500 plus 300 plus, this is running profits right now, minus 300 minus 1,000 minus 800. I'm adding this amount because this is running profits right now. So you made, over the span of the year, which is not even closed, And this trade is not even closed, and this we got basically stopped out because the Iran war, Iran and Israel and the US. So for the year, mind you, this is on one symbol. I'm just counting the S&P 500. I'm not counting the Nasdaq. I'm not counting the gold, the Nikkei, all these symbols all together, right? This is on one, and we have basically we have made 10K for the year based on the risk that we put in, and this is just using 1 unit, right? So if you use 2 units, you should have more amount in your uh, profit and your running P&L live. That's basically how it works, and we don't know what's going to happen. So we don't know if this is going to continue to the upside and give us more profits, because that's how it works. We take the trade, we put our stop loss in this area, and then we keep moving the stop loss area, and this section also right there tells us to move our stop loss area without a breakout buy, and then we just got a breakout buy directly after that. Yeah, that's basically how it works. That's on S&P 500, and and just to get you some perspective, this trade, this is, let's say it takes us 2 minutes to take a trade. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 2, that's that's about 15 minutes of work for the entire year, and you gained back 14K. But depending, I'm counting this that as you have 10 to 15K, like you've doubled your money with doing 15 minutes of work for the entire year, because this is a rule-based, historically backtested system, basically, and we're still inside of the trade. We can still create new all-time highs, right? That's about it for S&P 500. Uh, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.